What's up, everybody? It's your man, Big Man Forever. It's your man right here, Dez.
Dez!
You're now about to witness the strength of street knowledge. This is two guys talking ish. And today we're going to be talking about countless topics. We're going to be talking about, the Jaden Ivey situation. We're going to talk about TKO, WWE situation, about them, the raising the ticket prices, the product not being good. And we're going to be talking about a little topic that is real near and dear to the manosphere and just on YouTube in general and the social media period. Why is it hard for black women, successful black women, to keep a man or get a man after they've been successful in the working force?
I can tell you why, but y'all might not like it.
Now,
we're going to run it down.
Now, mind you, we did our research about these topics and stuff like that. So if we, but along the way, we might get a little bit fluffed to the point where we get brain fuzz. We might not be able to give you the right, everything pinpoint, factual, but for the most part, we're really dealing in facts and a lot of logic. And so bear with us.
And we're going to talk a lot of
ish.
Okay, then.
You want to talk about the Jaden Ivey situation first?
Let's go, because we ain't got that much time.
All right, so Jaden Ivey, former Detroit Piston, a current member of the Chicago Bulls, recently got in trouble from his job and just his people in a community, a certain specific community. He was talking about, the LGBTQ. I think that's the right way of saying it. He made some remarks about them, because he's a real devout Christian. Him and his family and his wife are really devout Christians. And he was talking about, that in the Bible it says that a man shouldn't be with a man, a woman shouldn't be with a woman. It's about man and woman. It shouldn't be no mixing up of the same sex and stuff like that. And a lot of people, notably Chicago Bulls and his family, felt some type of way about his comments, even though his family are devout Christians just like he is. They decided to kind of distance themselves from him. Even his wife has distanced herself from him. And, even though she's came out of the womb and saying that he's distanced himself from her, it's just been, he's been not being able to play a couple games because the NBA feels like, this is not a good representation of what an NBA player should do. I'm going to give my 2 cents, but I'm going to start off with Daz. I want to see what Daz got to say about it.
2 cents, man. God,
I haven't talked about it yet.
I thought that was long.
Nah,
right,
I was explaining the whole
Can I go first, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Check this out. I'm going to try to make it short, sweet, and to the point. That man is entitled to his opinion.
Okay. He's entitled to his opinion, but there is a such thing to a point where, you feel me, you don't want your opinion to F with your bag. And I feel like even his morals and his principles, there's nothing wrong with having
morals and principles.
But you allowed your morals and principles to the point where you felt like you had the need to come out here and say things that really didn't need to be said on a wide scope. If you feel like that, you have a issue with that certain type of group, don't tell it on social media where people can, misconstrue your words and your feelings.
Excuse me. I have something to say.
Now you have something to say.
Yeah, now. Okay, so check this out. I just want to ask you a question because you seem very knowledgeable.
For the most part.
Tell me why it is that people can say whatever they want about black people, but black people can't talk about nobody. Which, to me, if he voiced something that he doesn't like, that's his opinion. And he's entitled to have an opinion about something without you, me, or anybody else putting him down about the way that he feels about something. Look, I'm not for and I'm not against anybody who wants to do whatever they want to do with their life. But you cannot expect for everyone to be accepting of it. Just like some people don't like it when black and white get together. That's your opinion. That's how you feel. But guess what? Does that mess with your bag sometimes, as you like to say? I say mess with your money, but he want to be more hip. All I'm saying is this man is entitled to have an opinion.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, Des, but then in another sense, you know, when we get certain type of money, you know, people like us, when we get a certain type of money and status and stuff like that, we have to be on a little bit more, but they hold us to a more, you know, they keep us on a tighter leash.
Yeah, you know what?
And
You're
they
right.
give us that, and they give it with the clause that, hey, if you do anything to piss me off or do anything,
We're gonna take it away.
We're gonna take it away just like
Okay,
that.
so do you want the bag then?
If it means I have to rust, if it means that I can't be my true self and I have to dumb down my, you know, my, what's the word that I used earlier? My
The way you
principles.
Principles and
I'm
stance.
sorry, my principles. Maybe I don't want the bag. But
You see what I'm saying?
that's a deeper question to have.
You see what I'm saying? So it's one of those things to where as though, hold up, wait a minute. So in order for me to get money for doing something that I love to do, I gotta shut up. I can't have an opinion. Remember that lady told LeBron James, shut up and play basketball? Remember that?
I mean, I understand that to a certain extent, but they have racist undertones to that. But to some point,
But you
don't
can't-
want to have your entertainers that's supposed to be entertaining you. You don't want to hear what they gotta say.
No.
Sometimes.
No. They're people too, and they get to voice their opinions just like you.
Okay.
Who the freak? Hold on. People, this is what we want to know. Which one of us do you believe is right?
Or is both of them?
Or are both of us right? Because I believe that he should be able to voice his opinion like everybody else do, and
like I do.
he believes that you need to put a leash on it. But nobody else, and I'm talking about white, I'm talking about Hispanic, I'm talking about Asian, they don't walk around with leashes on. But why do black people have to walk around with a leash on?
That's a bigger question. That's for a later date and a later episode.
Okay,
so we're
moving
gonna end
on.
this next episode. We're gonna come at you with another episode about WWE and TKO and ticket prices. Is it crazy, out of whack? Who knows?